So as you can see, we like to keep a lot of the babies around. Doing the milking. The ledger over there. Bruin's getting into the coconut oil. Hey, Bruin! There it is. Warm, frothy, fresh milk. We are just loving the grass hay alfalfa mixture that we recently got. It's perfect. It makes feeding easier. We only have to grab from one thing of hay, one bale of hay. The animals seem to really like it. It's just perfect. Hi, pretty girl. Hey, do you guys want to give me a tour of your rock fort for YouTube?
It's a little bit of clean.
Oh! We won't forget about you. Come here, little cuteness. All right, give me the tour.
This is where we go in here, and this is the dog. How the dog gets in.
Oh.
She goes in there and comes out in here, and then this is like where
Dog
you
door.
cook.
Oh, that's where you cook? Okay, under the slide.
We make drinks in there. We make drinks in there. And Belle's made a counter, and the coffee maker's up on it.
So what is this over here?
Our garden.
And what'd you put in there?
Cow pips so it could grow.
Very nice. Fertilizer. Learn things on the homestead.
And
Okay,
this is
under here.
This is where we make our drinks.
It's where they make their drinks. Very nice. You even put countertop in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Up here we have the highest point. You want to show us how the bridge works?
Yeah.
We got a bridge. Awesome. All right, and then through here,
Is our pathway.
they made a pathway, which is very cute.
These black stuff we draw, like someone already drew the kite here.
Oh, so it's like the art center.
And that's where our rock garden's going to be.
Oh, your rock garden. Oh, that's why you guys were hauling rocks.
Bird bath.
Oh, so Boz made a bird bath there with the old
We grow
Christmas
some
tree and
rosemary right here.
any trash they can find. It's lovely. Oh, they replanted some rosemary sprigs.
I'm going to get the rosemary some more.
This is all like intentionally built to the adult eye.
And this is where we
It might look a bit like trash, but it's not. Very nice. They have a plan here. They have a rock garden. Here we have a double slide coming off of the art rock. So that's what we call the boulder playground. The goats have one, and so do the kids. I just got something nifty in the mail. I got a lamb and pig puller. So I've never had to use one before, but I felt like it'd be a good thing to have around this kidding season. And what I know, let me take it out of here. Okay, so this thing. So what I believe is if you have a goat kid, it's not unusual for them to get stuck. It's unusual for them to get stuck to a point where you'd have to use a puller, but it's always nice to have around. Sometimes it can make it easier to pull, sometimes it can make it go faster, which would possibly save a life. Once that umbilical cord gets severed, those little goats don't have very long. So especially if they're coming backwards, you know, coming breech, or just not the right way. You know, if you see a goat coming the wrong way, I just don't want you to knock over the phone. If you see a goat coming out the wrong way, it's good to assess it. Last year, we had a goat come out butt first, you know, so its hind legs were bent and it was just, its tail was coming out first. And I really thought that I was gonna have to push it back in to pull those back legs out, because usually they can't be born that way, but my super doe just pushed that baby right out. So if you have a goat and it's pretty stuck, you can reach in and use this part and wrap it around legs, whether it be the back legs. You could wrap it around the head and the front legs if, you know, that's the part of the goat that's stuck. A lot of times you're not using this unless you're kind of in a lot of danger anyways. So I know it doesn't look the nicest and it could injure something, but a lot of times when you're doing this, it's like, you know, if you don't use it, the baby and the mom are gonna die. So you use it and you hope for the best for the kid, and you at least save the mom. So you put that on and then you pull it tight and pull it out. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So when you pull this end, that end gets smaller and you pull them out. So this is a tool that everybody should have. It took me a little too long to get it, but now I have it. So we're very prepared for kidding season, which starts on Wednesday. Hi. Hi, ladies. Oh, Ember, you're so rude. You don't have to jump. I have no treats. Sorry. Very, very sorry. No treats. Hi, pretty ladies. So we did bring this trough out. We have been so busy, and Gavin has been really busy at Tree and Plant Farm, that I just don't know when he's going to get to building a bigger feeder, and that one is just too small. I didn't like how much they had to compete. So I just brought this over, and I've been putting hay in here so that they have two places to go. They don't have to compete so much. And we'll build the feeder when we have time, but right now, you know, he's working a lot, and I'm having him get ready for a lot of the kidding stuff that I need his help with, and I'm not going to weld a feeder. So, guys, so it's Saturday. Hey, Prairie, give me a break. It's Saturday. We have like 4 days until this pretty girl's due date. So I thought we'd just come back out and check her, but Prairie will not leave the camera alone. So I thought we'd just come back out and check her. You know, usually they do not have kids very early. You know, I'm gonna get serious about checking her about I don't know, about 2 days before her due date, and then continue to check her on after that. But we are expecting some weather, some cold weather on Monday. So I assume that she'll probably go into labor Monday or Tuesday when it's freezing, because that's what goats do. So that's what I'm guessing. But her ligaments, I'm feeling right now, are still very, very much there. They're not even soft. So I'm not thinking her, you know, her udder is not looking exciting. She's got no swelling in her vulva, no discharge. She's definitely not looking serious about kidding anytime soon. Her belly is huge, and oh, hey. Sometimes they can get a little grumpy and a little rude at the end of pregnancy. Can anybody relate? But I was just feeling, I can feel, oh, Honey, share, Misty. My goodness. Relax. I can feel like something hard. I don't know if it's a hoof poking out, but I could definitely feel some kids in there. So the kids, if you ever want to feel for movement in goats or cows, kids or cows are going to be on the right side. The rumen and the bellies, those are on the left. So over here, you're just going to be feeling stomach movement, which there can be a lot of. Over here is where you're going to feel the little kitties. And they're so cute, Misty. She wants this feeder all to herself, it seems. So I mostly cleaned up the barn in here. I swept the kidding stall out. I'm going to start putting the bedding in. And look how gorgeous this is. Organized, except for all this stuff because we're up there. We're not done with the barn yet. But I got my towels. I have my gloves. I have, you know, all my medications and my heat lamps and anything that I might need after they kid. Still have a pile of insulation in here because this isn't done yet, but my husband, who's working really hard elsewhere, has said that he's gonna try to come work on it tonight and tomorrow so that it's all done for next week when Misty kids. Okay, so for the kidding stalls inside, I do a mixture of like wood chips, like a wood chip bedding, feeder bedding, and then I put straw in, which you guys remember my bucket full of straw here. And so the reason I do both is because if you only do the wood chips, it sticks to the kids really bad when they come out, and it's just kind of annoying. And when the does dig, they just completely move it out of the way. So if you do both, the wood chips absorb the urine way better than the straw. And so that I do have rubber mats down in here, but if it, you know, goes off of the rubber mats, it's going to get into the wood. And then the straw keeps them from just moving it all over the place. It just keeps everything more in place. And the straw doesn't stick to the kids as bad when they're born. We have just a little shallow bucket in there for water since they'll be kids and they can drown. You want something very shallow. And I actually put the hay in this pallet so I don't have to have a little feeder in here or anything. And it works well. Yeah, comfy and cozy. All ready for baby goats. I'm also going to set up an outdoor kidding stall. So as you can see, they've already come in here and started destroying it. So I will be shutting the door as soon as I'm done.
Good, I was worried about the
So here you can see it. We're gonna make. That's a lovely song, Simeon.
What?
It's a lovely song. We're gonna make. We're gonna take out this horse feeder because it's not needed. We're gonna make a little heating. I don't know what we want to call it. A little heating nest for the kids with this blue barrel. So we'll show you all that as we get it done. We're back at Prescott Tree and Plant Farm this afternoon. As you can see, hubby is hard at work. This is where he's been all day while I've been working on the farm. So we're gonna go take a look at what he's doing today. First thing he's doing is building this nifty free pallet fence. So this is to keep the cows out. There are cows that graze on this land, and of course we will have trees and crops, so we cannot have cows in here, but starting a tree farm leaves you on a budget. So we get these pallets for free and we stick them together. Why don't you tell me what we're doing out here?
We're digging the trench from the pond to the well so that we can fill the pond, and then we're gonna have pipe going back from the pond to the, all this area out here is ripped and fertilized and ready to plant some trees. We should be getting trees in about a month.
Yay! And why the pond instead of just getting it right from the well?
Oh, the pond gives us a few days of reserve water in case something goes wrong with the well. We can still water the trees.
Uh-oh. Oh. As we were driving up, little Bruin saw the tractor and got all excited. So he's in there having the first ride. Lucky boy. Picking up the big pieces of hard dirt. Oh! Sounds like he's okay.
Who is okay?
Is he okay? He looks okay. He's not crying and he's walking. Oh, that's a cute pose. Oh, you're so adorable.
Wait to go at my class.
You guys all need showers tonight.
What? Oh, it was this duty. Super duty.
Gonna go on his own. Okay, help him in because it'll be super cute in the video. Oh, like the big kids, just lift him down.
Okay.
He doesn't need to like get a bunch of dirt in his clothes. Wow, Bruin! Wow!
But what was like? I'm feeling
Woohoo!
Whoa.
Look at you! Down in the ditch.
I think it's stuck. I can just.
It's hard, huh?
That's how I did it before.
You're doing it, man. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
When you get to the stop there.
Oh, I'm maybe stuck. Okay, I am. I'm on the edge of break. Yeah, just grab an angle.
Helping Dad
Somebody go.
lay the pipe.
I like to grab the middle.
How about, guys, we just do one at a time?
Okay.
Because Boaz, that one goes there next to that small one.
Okay.
So, girls, you guys can bring yours down here.
Okay. I'm like riding this like a horse. Come on, horse, get him. Are we supposed to move far away?
So you're supposed to put them end to end.